Hi again. Today I'm gonna talk about buffs for 3 last classes: Shaman, Warlock and Warrior. Some of them are very interesting and others are kinda underwhelming. And here I'm gonna talk about whether or not these Unnerfs will make any decks better or create some archetypes. If you haven't seen the videos where I was talking about the cards for the classes, then make sure to check them out too. Shaman got a volley of buffs. Corrupt Elementalists and Invocation of Frost are 1 mana cheaper again, and Dragon's Pack is summoning 2 5/6 wolves instead of 4/5 if you invoke twice. This can help while Galakrond Shaman to become a real tier 2 free deck, although I'm interested to see this version of Galakrond Shaman for 1 week will have it in standard before rotation hits. It can be a tier 1 2 deck again for that short period of time. Flametaunt Totem is partially unnerfed, just like Mana Worm. It's now 0-2 for 2 mana instead of 3 mana 0-3, a bit worse than OG version, since it will be problematic to make it stick on a board for more than 1 turn without any buffs. Still, it's a good enough of a change to make even Shaman decent again, especially remembering the fact that these decks were around totems anyway. Spirit Claws is 1 mana again. It could have been the glue for Odd Shaman to become a real tier 2 plus deck, but without Wrath of Air Totem, the future of this card and Odd Shaman as an archetype is unclear. If we will have more good odd-costed cheap spell damage minions, like Novi Zapper, then it can be still very viable. Without the consistency from its hero power, it's much harder to judge about this card and deck playability. I was the most disappointed about Druid nerfs until today, because I saw Warlock changes. Only Fiddish Ride got a 1 mana reward in the mana cost, and it won't be good enough in either discard or Darkmoon Warlock, and Galakrond Warlock is non-existent in Wild. It's understandable though, since Warlock has good decks right now, Darkmoon, Discard and Reno, and nerfing something else would have made current archetypes just stronger, let's say Soulfire to 0 mana for Discard Warlock, or Darkpack to heal for 8 again for Voidcaller decks and Darkmoon, or resurrected one of the most degenerate decks, let's say Bloodbloom back to 2 mana, and then we'll have Darkest Hour Warlock again. Scion of Ruin is back to 3 mana, and this card alone can make Galakrond Warrior a real deck again. Incredibly powerful card if invoked twice, and if you bow him with Galakrond's Battlecry, then phew, your opponents might be in big trouble. Bloodswarm is back to its original set line, 3/3 from 2/2. If you run it in combat decks, then it won't really matter, but for tempo board developments this will be good enough of a change, just to get more stats on the board. All Worgen fans rejoice, because he is in charge now. Charge is now giving charge again, and +2 attack for 3 mana. Even without any discounts, you are able to deal 32 damage with Worgen plus Inner Rage plus Shield of Honor, Charge and Bloodswarm for 10 mana. And we will be able to test this out for 1 week in standard before rotation. In Wild, this plus Torison can enable a lot of interesting or degenerate stuff, and I'm not even going to calculate the amount of possible damage with Worgen combo there, and this is the kind of unnerfs we need. That's it for this video. Expect to see me talking about neutral cards tomorrow, and we'll have 10 or so cards to talk about. Check out more content of mine on the channel, and the videos where I was talking about unnerfs for other classes, as well as tune in for my streams where I'm playing Hearthstone live. Have a good one.